the universe doesn't give me something that I have to respond to. It responds to me. It is giving me what I am putting out. It is giving to me what I am. It is giving to me what I expect, who I am, what I anticipate to be. It comes from within and as me. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina and we are in the middle of the woods. Not really in the middle of the woods. Our property is right back here, my in-laws. And yeah, I just wanted to share a couple points that I'm seeing coming up this weekend. So the first point is in relation to the law of attraction. I don't know if you've heard about the law of attraction. You know, it was this big thing that kind of swept the spiritual community in terms of one of the laws of the universe and how our physical reality operates, which is the law of attraction. And I got into this, 15 years ago. I started learning about the law of attraction and practicing it in my own life with awareness, utilizing it in a practical way. And then my direction with it kind of shifted and I let it go for many, many years, over a decade. It didn't seem relevant to me. And then I kind of opened myself back up to reinvestigating it and looking at it again and trying to understand, what is this law of attraction? And what I've come to realize is that, and I don't know if you'll agree with this, but the law of attraction implies absolute responsibility to your reality and what you create and the circumstances you're in. When I say that though, that point about children and living in dire situations, people experiencing rape and starvation and all these things, it's hard to say that in those contexts, because who would ever create that for themselves, right? But I'm looking here just strictly at someone like you and me who have the moment to be here with this video and have the access to the internet. We're living comfortably in this world. We are responsible 100% for our reality, and I see the law of attraction as the way in which, navigates that responsibility. It's the law of attraction is what responds. The law of attraction is how life and the universe and existence responds to us. One of the things I hear a lot of people say in the spiritual community is, oh, the universe brought me this, or the universe gave me this, or the universe is suggesting this for me. And I don't know what the universe is saying. And I would invite you to instead look at it from the perspective of, you are the creator, you're creating creation. And because, look at where we are in the context of the universe. Surely we must understand by now that we are a reflection of this greater existence that we see. We're not separate from it. We are it. And we can actually communicate and engage and participate. And who am I other than an embodiment of this universe? Same as you. So from that perspective, you are everything that created everything. And so from that perspective and realization, the universe doesn't give me something that I have to respond to. It responds to me. It is giving me what I am putting out. It is giving to me what I am. It is giving to me what I expect, who I am, what I anticipate to be. It comes from within and as me. So from that perspective, I see the law of attraction as implying absolute responsibility for your reality as it exists, which I know a lot of people don't like to hear that. But from my perspective, that gives you all the power to change it and transform it and create it to be exactly what you want it to be, because you're the designer, you're the creator. You can decide how you want to be and what you want to think and how you want to act and who you want to be with other people. And essentially your resonance, you're creating your resonance. You can have it be whatever you want it to be to create the condition in which you're wanting to live. That's the power you have. And that's the responsibility you have. And I just think it's such an obvious and easy way to work with the law of attraction. It implies absolute responsibility. And I do think that, we've kind of sugar-coated it or it's come through our consciousness in a very filtered way. But ultimately what I see it as implying is absolute responsibility as a creator for your reality. I'm a proponent of the law of attraction. I think it's great. I've seen it work in my life. I'm learning how to work with it as an extension of me, as an expression of me, as all that exists. It's exciting to be talking about this because I feel like, I've had some realizations and perspectives, within my life and my process that I've been kind of scared to share because what are people going to think of this? And what it boils down to in this whole process of knowing thyself is you becoming so solid and true to who you are. It doesn't matter, and you can share and you can speak openly, and that's where I'm getting to, a more authentic me that is comfortable with who I am and what I understand and how I live and how I interact with life and how I create. And so anyways, I just wanted to share that point. I think it's a really cool point to consider if you are working with the law of attraction, or if you deny the law of attraction. Consider it actually means you're 100% responsible for your life. Every single person you talk to, every single circumstance that happens in your life, you have on some level, whether you're aware of it or not, brought it into your life. And the question is why? What is it teaching you? What is it showing you? And those situations where we feel like, I don't like this situation, I don't like this person, I don't like this interaction, I don't like what happened here. It's not about that per se, it's about who you are within it. And every moment, every situation, every circumstance, every engagement, every conversation, every point of participation in this reality is an opportunity for you to know who you are by expressing yourself who you are and deciding, is this me? Do I like this? You know what I mean? Like, it's a really exciting and fun reality that opens up when we start playing with this more deliberately in terms of understanding who we are and the law of attraction and how that implies our responsibility. And, my husband would say, all of that also doesn't matter, like what happened or who, you participated with that you had a reaction to. Like, all of that stuff is irrelevant. The point is how do you respond? How do you move forward? How do you want to be? How do you want to express? And ultimately, I think it's about stopping ourselves from being reactors and instead creators. If you switch those couple letters in those words, you have reaction or creation, reactor or creator, So it is about who are we in each moment in relation to our life and our reality as being a reflection of ourselves, that alone is like, if the reality is a reflection of myself, then it's just me I'm responding to. It's just me I'm existing with. It's just me I'm seeing and experiencing, And so then it's about, a greater process of understanding self as all. But anyways, I just want to share that point. So law of attraction implies 100% responsibility. What is your experience with this? How do you relate to this? Do you agree with this? Do you not agree with this? Why? Why not? I would love to hear your perspectives and your offerings on this because, it takes two to tango, and I'm here for expansion and exploration and engagement, and I want to engage. So please share your perspective. I would love to hear it. It will only enrich me and others who read it, and yourself for honoring yourself and sharing. So thanks for listening and walking with, and